Thanksgiving, Christmas, or just a meat and potato kind of dinner? This is the only mashed potato recipe you'll ever need. We've gathered insights and hacks from famous chefs to create the ultimate version. While mashed potatoes may seem like a simple dish, mastering the seamlessly easy recipe requires some special tricks. After going through professional chefs' recipes and remaking countless batches, we've crafted this one recipe that incorporates all the crucial tricks for the best mashed potatoes. Get ready for the beyond ultimate mashed potato experience with our simple suggestions. Choosing the right potato is crucial. Opt for potatoes with a high starch content such as Yukon Gold, Russet or Idaho. The elevated starch levels make the potatoes drier and softer, resulting in an easy mashing and fluffy texture. Additionally, these drier potatoes efficiently absorb butter and milk, enhancing the overall creaminess of your mash. The process of cooking the potatoes is a critical step, ensuring the elimination of all excess water. A watery taste is something we definitely want to avoid in our mashed potatoes, aiming for a rich potatoey flavor instead. We've experimented with various cooking methods, including steaming, oven baking, and traditional boiling. After thorough testing, we can confidently assert that steaming the potatoes doesn't end up in a satisfactory taste, and oven baking, while producing a delightfully potatoey result, involves considerable effort, especially when peeling hot potatoes. The ultimate and relatively uncomplicated method is boiling the potatoes in salted water. Boiling the potatoes not only enhances their flavor, but also allows for easy removal of excess water. Here's a step-by-step guide. Peel the potatoes and cut them into even pieces to ensure uniform cooking. Be mindful not to cut the pieces too small, as this may lead to excessive water absorption. Start with cold water to cook the potatoes evenly. Placing them in boiling water might result in rapid external cooking, leaving the inside raw. Add a generous amount of salt to the water at the beginning of the cooking process. This step is crucial for infusing flavor into the potatoes. Not completely surprising, adding salt from the start significantly impacts the taste compared to adding it later. Allow the potatoes to simmer in water at a moderate pace until they become fork tender. Avoid overcooking, as it may result in flavor loss to the water. Once fork tender, drain the water and return the pot with the potatoes to medium heat. Stir continuously to allow them to dry out. This method ensures the best cooked potatoes for creamy mashed potatoes, rich in flavor. Mashing the potatoes is a personal preference, whether you like them creamy with lumps or even gooey. For those who prefer a gooey texture, a blender can be used to activate all the starch in the potatoes. However, for a perfectly creamy and lump-free consistency, we recommend using a ricer while the potatoes are still hot. Mash your potatoes immediately after cooking. For extra fluffiness, add a pinch of baking powder. This leavening agent helps create air pockets during mashing, resulting in a fluffy texture. If you desire an extra smooth finish, a brief use of a hand mixer after using a ricer is an option, but be cautious not to overcook the potatoes, as it may lead to a gooey texture. Now let's enhance the potato taste with a delightful combination of cream and fat. After testing various versions, including heavy cream, butter, olive oil, etc., our family's favorite is a blend of heavy cream, milk, butter, and sour cream. Here's a unique method for adding fat in cream. Begin by adding the fat first. This ensures the texture of the potatoes remains firm before being softened by the cream. The butter fat absorbs into the cells of the potatoes, which have pulled apart from each other. Add melted butter to maintain the warmth of these mashed potatoes. Now gradually add the milk and heavy cream, heating them up and incorporating them step by step. Potatoes can't absorb all the liquid at once, so working in small pores helps them soak up the creaminess. Finally, fold in a dash of sour cream at the very end for a refreshing kick due to the acidity, taking the fluffiness to an extra level. Now let's delve into a crucial aspect: spices. We prefer to keep it simple. When you have good potatoes cooked the right way, you'll enjoy a delightful potatoey taste. We merely need to complement it with some salt, pepper, fresh nutmeg, and for the garlic enthusiasts, roasted garlic puree. Adding roasted garlic provides a subtle garlic taste without being overpowering or too mild. As mentioned earlier, we cook the potatoes in plenty of salt and add more salt at the end, along with pepper and fresh nutmeg. For the garlic lovers, here's a preparation tip. Take a whole garlic bulb, cut the ends, drizzle some olive oil onto it, and bake it in the oven for about 40 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. After this time, you'll have creamy roasted garlic cloves. Mash them together with the potatoes. This means you need to prepare the roasted garlic ahead of the time to mash it seamlessly with the potatoes. We typically use 3 cloves for the amount of potatoes, but the quantity depends on how garlicky you prefer your puree. That's all there is to it. These are the most important tricks and hacks you need to remember to nail your mashed potatoes every time. It's a simple and down-to-earth recipe, which is exactly what mashed potatoes should be about. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so let us know if you agree in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for similar recipe hacks like this one.